Welcome. We're here for free live tarot readings. What is going on? I'm Tarot Oracle, and I do the readings. You know, it's what I do. I'm a regular here. It happens. Haley, what's going on? Sparkling, hello. Thunder, hello. Magic, Megan, Lala, Kitties, Sunflower, Grace, Logan, and everybody else. What is going on? By the way, if you're new here, there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. That's the way it goes. Patty, she, and who else we got? Tammy, welcome. Tammy, that was such a great game last night. The Elliot ran straight into the defenders 3 times in a row. Not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row ran straight into all of the defenders. Instead of going maybe left or right where there was less defenders, he went straight forward and got stopped 3 times in a row. So, you know, that was fun to watch. Bartman, what is going on? All right. What kind of questions we got tonight? What questions we got tonight? Can I have a reading, please? Haley, sure. What's your question? Can I get a general reading, please? Sparkling. Logan, may I get him ready, please? Sure. What is your question? Can I get a message from angels? Let's see about that. Message from angels. We'll do that. We'll see what the angels have to say, because the angels are sometimes very talkative, and you know, other times maybe not. Other times they may do like the Dallas Cowboys and just sort of run into everybody. You know, you never know what you're going to get with the angels. Let's see. We got an angel deck. Oh, I do have an angel deck. That's right. It smells. There's less smell now than there was. I got to admit, the smell has subsided. The smell has subsided, but we'll do an angel with the angel deck. It is not as stinky as it was. Anna, Nate, what is going on? Good to see you. Let's see. It's still there. It's just not as smelly. It's not as smelly. So, you know, that's all you really need in life is a 10% less smell. You know, if your significant other smells 10% better, that is a major improvement. I'm just saying. All right, let's see what is going there. What is going there and how will it be? Messages from angels. The angels say, survey says, all right. Well, it says you're on a journey. We're definitely on a journey to something that's going to be a little bit better. I think that you've had some challenges. We're running into things that may not have been just optimal for us. That's the way it goes. Not exactly the best opportunity sort of hovering around you at the moment. We're moving into something better. And I think one of the part of that is sort of somebody is going to be helping you along the way or sort of guiding you, assisting you. Magic, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Someone guiding you, assisting you, getting you into the next phase. Because we do have an ace here. It is the next phase is, again, somebody is coming in that is going to be sort of helping you and assisting you and guiding you during this journey. I don't think it's like just some significant other or whatnot, but it seems like somebody is definitely sort of coming into your life, moving into that space to where they can help you and guide you. And some of the questions that you've been asking, some of the things that you've been stuck on are going to be sort of solved with that. The page says you're going to be able to sort of go forward at a good clip too. It's not like you're dissuaded from something, not like you have a bunch of restrictions card hanging around. You don't really see that. You see the fact that we have that power. Look at this, enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, and all that. This is the Wolverine in my videos and all that. It's just the ability to get done what you need done. I think that's sort of headed there. And the dreamer says, although you have big plans, stick with the practical. Don't overreach. Stick with the practical stuff, and I think you are going to be all right. Cheyenne, thank you for your donation as well. What is going on? It's good to see all of you tonight. Lala, it's good to see you as well. Galaxy Girl, it's been a minute. How are you doing? All right. Let's see what we're going here. All right. Hello, Piggy. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. We're going to expect Christmas and New Year's magic. Let's see how that is going to work out for you. Xmas and New Year's. Let's see what that is going to hold with it. Cheyenne. So we got Hello, Piggy, Cheyenne, and magic. There we go. All right, let's see what is going to happen there by using Oh, what's a good New Year's deck? I think we'll do some Cheero. I'm in the mood for Cheero. Everybody cheers for Cheero. We're just gonna do that. You know what I mean? Gonna check it out. Xmas and New Year's. Got to be something good in between either one of those. I mean, hopefully we have that COVID thing wiped out soon, and we can all get back to normal and be a little bit more normal than we have been. We'll see how that goes. We will see how all of that goes, though. The sun, ooh, it is looking a little more normal, looking a little bit more stable. Now, the hermit being reversed, it is time to get out and meet some people. It's time to sort of get out. I think that you're getting into a situation where the COVID things, the lockdowns, all that stuff is not going to be there for very much longer. Sunflower, thank you for your donation for Nate. I appreciate that. Roseanne, welcome back. How are you doing? Yeah, the hermit reverse. It is time to get out. I mean, don't spend Christmas and New Year's all pent up. I think it's time to get out and meet people. Going to get into that mode where the hermit just doesn't work anymore. I think a lot of people are going to be ready to sort of get out of the house and sort of spread their wings and go out and do things and be outside. You're going to get a lot of that because everybody's sort of pent up, been inside a bit too long. And the sun says that it's going to be there as well. It's going to be a good Christmas, a good New Year. We don't have anything there that's just going to be sort of detrimental to you. All of these cards are just great, especially the Emperor right next to it. It does say that there is a bit of a power struggle as far as that. I think you are meeting people that do have a little bit of influence over you, that want maybe some different opportunities or some different things from you than what you want. You do have some conflict sort of brewing there. But I think at the end of the day, it would be kind of nice, you know? It is kind of nice. There we go. The Emperor says that you do have the ability to sort of get through that and get over that and not be sort of dragged down by all of that stuff as well. The Nine of Pentacles as well says you're sort of getting into a conclusion for a lot of different things, where you want to be comfortable. Doctor, what is going on? So good to see you. Where you want to be is going to be important for that. So there you go. All right. All right, let's see what else is going on. What else is happening? Leology, thank you for your donation. Melissa, thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate that. All right. Kitty, you got to chill out whatever's going on. Kitty, you got to take that out of the... I don't mind if you do that, but you need to take it out of here. Please. I appreciate it. All right. Josh and I are back together. What does the next 3 months look like for us? And we have a general love for the rest of the month. Cheyenne, let's see about that. Let's see about all of that. All right. Cheyenne, let's see, a general love for the rest of the month. Anyone coming in? What do we have going on with all of that stuff? Let's see about that. All right, go over here and check that out. The Bonefire is sort of an unexpected deck for the question. I think it's going to work out well, though. I really think it's going to work out well and be nice. And be nice and chill. There we go. Whoa. Be nice and chill's wrong. It's incorrect. We got one that fell on the floor. We're going to go with that one. That's going to be your first spot. Your first spot. All right. Kitty, you got to take that out of the chat. Kitty, I love you, but you gotta take that out of the chat. All right. Let's see. We're going to do Knight of Wands. Then we got unknown, and more unknown. Do want a little bit of love, a little bit of that good feel in here to see how that is going to go and see what that's going to happen. Temperance reversed, interesting. Knight of Coins and the sort of the Knight of Wands. Does feel a lot like we have some reversals that are going to be significant. The Three of Coins, it does say that sort of love takes sort of a second place, as far as what you're going to be doing here this month. I don't think love is going to be one of the main focuses. It does sort of take a little bit of the back seat. The Three of Coins means we're not really working on it. We're not really focusing on it just a ton. But the Three of Coins reverse says, I mean, there are other things that we're really sort of moving towards, moving for, and we're sort of getting excited about for the rest of this month, especially the rest of this month. I think you have some things happening. We got a lot of different things going on. And as far as that goes, the Knight of Wands reversed as well. There's not a lot of forward activity, not a lot of just sort of excitement or buzz around love again for this particular month. I think we have a little better possibilities come January, come February, as things sort of chill out, as things sort of move forward. The Knight of Wands being reversed, there's just not a lot of fiery energy with the love coming into here as well. The Knight of Coins says you are pretty proud of where you're at as far as other achievements, other things that are happening. The Knight of Coins says we're good where we're at. We're proud to be sort of where we need to be. And overall, I mean, it just looks pretty good. I think that you have a lot of accomplishments that you've done this year. I think you're sort of rounding the corner into next year. I think you sort of feel that next year is going to be a little bit different than this year. I think you do have a lot of different things going on next year that are going to be a little bit different. You're moving into a different space. And you see that sort of with Temperance being reversed. Again, that balance, that mixture is just not there. The Temperance being reversed says we need to sort of focus on what we need at the end of the month or for the rest of this month. And then next year, we have a lot more possibilities. We have a lot more things going through there. So there we go. All right. What do we got next? We got Hello Piggy. Josh and I back together. What does the 3 months look like for us? Well, congratulations, Hello Piggy. That's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. 3 months with Josh. Let's see how that is going to happen. Mina, how are you doing tonight? It's so good to see you. All right. Let's see what we're doing here. I think we're going to go with the Heaven and Earth. Heaven and Earth's got a good feel tonight. It's got a good feel tonight. I'd really like to see where that is going there. We got Josh around. We got the next 3 months. Oh, man. I think it's going to be a good 3 months. Hello, Piggy. I think it's going to be a nice little 3 months. It's going to be something that you enjoy. I got that feeling already. I don't think we're going to pull like the 5 of Cups and the Tower and all that other garbage. I think it's going to be pretty clean. A little bit of restrictions there, a little bit of the 3 of Swords action, a little bit of the Hermit. I mean, I think we're coming out of a space to where this is nice. This is something where you both had some issues in the past and all of that. We both have issues in the past. We both have bad relationships. I think we've learned a lot from those, and we're moving into something that is going to be better, something that we know that is not just going to be sort of a heartbreak. With the restrictions with what we have, there is a few of those. I think that we sort of disagree on a little bit of some key points, but I think those are possible to work out. We do have a lot of fiery energy, a lot of forward motion with this relationship as far as the next 3 months, right? Again, we've had difficulty in the past. We've experienced some problems where we just can't get things done. We just can't sort of, we just sort of got to move out of the past relationships and move into the next phase. And that's going to be one of the big factors here. You know what I mean? Is to move on. We've learned a lot from the past relationships. What can we do to improve the current one? How can we sort of take advantage of our lessons and put it towards what we currently have? That's going to be one of the key points. Again, this is sort of a very fiery time, and a very fiery time to where we have a lot of fiery energy, a lot of wands energy. It's time to do stuff together. It's time to make some plans. It's time to get out and sort of be together and be in this fun state. And again, move forward from the previous problems that we've had. I don't really think that's going to be a big problem because I think you're pretty excited. I think both of you are in that state to where it's going to be good. Now, again, Josh and you had problems before. We're able to move past that. That's not going to be holding us back. I think we have a lot of good stuff coming. The Hermit, again, says there is some alone time that's needed in the relationship. Need a little time away, as the Chicago song says. But overall, it's going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty good. I don't see anything just like detrimental here. Again, we have lessons learned. We have a lot of fire energy, a lot of sort of moving forward. What kind of adventures can we get into? And all of that is stuff there. So there you go. Yeah, Kitty, come on. All right. All right. Let's see. So yeah, the Hermit. Again, we need a little bit of break from that, a little bit of time from that. Overall, I think it's going to be all right. There we go. There we go. All right. Sunflower for Nate. Nate had some creative stuff going on. Nate, let me scroll up and see what you had. What did you have happening over there? All right. Nate has, what is it? Creative energy, creative advice. Nate, what did you have? Thank you, Sunflower. Thank you, Sunflower. Indeed. I greatly appreciate that. Creative advice. There we go. All right. Do a little bit of creative advice and see what is going to happen. Nate / Boo Boo. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation for Nate. I appreciate that. We'll go for some creative energy and see how that's going. Pamela, welcome. Mara, welcome as well. How are you doing? Good to see you tonight. Oh, nothing says creative. Nothing says creative. Quite like the Playful Heart Tarot. I'm just saying now. I am just saying. The Playful Heart Tarot is going to be where it's at. It's going to be all of the excitement. If you're going to be creative, you might as well be playful with it. You know what I mean? Be a little playful with it. So there you go. All right. Let's see what we're doing next. What is going to happen next? Creative energy. Oh, the 10 of Swords. A little bit too much expectation with that. A little bit too much expectation with that 3 of Cups. Creative energy. I think that you have a lot of things that you're trying to be creative with, but I think you're applying it to some things that just aren't that creative. A lot of times we just have to sort of bear down and take it and do something that needs to get done. Do something that's going to expand and do something that just needs the work to be done, right? Sort of a heads down, let's get the work done. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Sarah, let me know what your question is. How are you doing tonight? So yeah, we just need to bear down and get it done. The devil says don't apply creativity a little bit too much. A lot of times, again, you need to sort of just heads down, get the work done, get things moved on. That's going to be pretty critical with all of that stuff. So the devil says, don't let the devil sneak in there. Just get it done sometimes. Don't overcomplicate it. And you see that with the 3 of Cups, right? You need to reward yourself as well. Make sure that you have some rewards for yourself. Make sure that you have some good news in there. Make sure that you recognize your accomplishments. That's part of the creative process, is to be sort of creative, invent something, do something that's going to be great. And the best part of that is to reward yourself at the end of it, because you don't want to sort of neglect that reward. You worked hard, you were creative, you got stuff done, and the reward is sort of waiting there. It's sort of simplistic to say that, because a lot of times we're, obviously we're human. We're not susceptible to Pavlovian responses like training a dog with a clicker or something like that. But, at the end of the day, giving yourself a pat on the back doesn't really hurt. A lot of times people will give you a pat on the back as well. Hey, that doesn't hurt. Sure, let's do that. There you go. Sunflower, thank you for your other donation. And Lena, thank you for yours as well. Austin, welcome. How you doing? By the way, if you have Saturday at noon free, Austin and I will be discussing tarot and astrology. Here we go. The 10 of Wands. Don't take up too much creative stuff. Take it easy. Take it easy. Relax with that creative. Be creative. And the 10 of Swords, if the creative aspect actually fails, who cares, At the end of the day, who cares if the creative aspect fails? Who cares if you weren't creative enough? Who cares if your venture didn't succeed? There's more on the horizon. You can't succeed at everything. Don't really sort of get that, be dissuaded from that. Cheryl, welcome. How are you doing? Got so many people queued up. It's good to see everybody tonight. Right. So Sarah and Tammy, let me know what your question is. We got you queued up in there. Thank you, Boo Boo, for your donations. I appreciate that. All right. In the meantime, we'll do Leology. What's in store for me, career and love, not just career and love, career and lovelyology. Let's see about that. Let's throw down the cards and see what's happening with that. Saturday afternoon, it is noon. It's going to be Saturday at noon, at 12. High noon, as they say in the Westerns. High noon, as they say in those Westerns, is when it will be. That's Central Time, of course. I'm in Central. Over here in the great state of Texas, where the Dallas Cowboys suck. All right. Where's the, yeah, this might hurt tarot. Here we go. Going to be fun indeed. Austin, there is a new tarot on Kickstarter that is designed to mix astrology and tarot. Go look it up because I want to discuss it. I want to discuss it on Saturday. What do you think about these tarots that try to incorporate astrology within them? I think that's an interesting venture. I'm kind of curious as to what you think about it. So check that out on Kickstarter. It's like the third deck over if you sort by newest in tarot. All right. As far as love and career, what do we have? Actually, I have a mixture. You're meeting somebody at work. Ace of Cups next to the Hierophant, that new, exciting, emotional adventure. And at the location of the Hierophant, which is organization, many times work and things like that. So you actually think you find somebody that's fairly interesting at work. Somebody that sort of piques your interest and wants to maybe get it on, not in the linen, not in the not linen closet, not in the cleaning closet at work or anything like that. But hey, you never know. You never know. So yeah, Ace of Cups into the Hierophant, definitely finding somebody at work. We have a new adventure, some love at work. The world says we have a lot of good things, Oh yes, 8 coins. U.S. Astrology Project. No, I didn't, Doctor. That's cool. Yeah, but the world says this has a lot of possibilities. One aspect with this, as far as this person is concerned, I think they're really just a very, very focused career person. I think they don't take it lightly. You get into sort of this mixture of, should I be doing this? Should I not be doing this kind of feel? I think they feel a little bit guilty with that, but it's sort of a fun adventure. I think it's something fun at work. It's something definitely sort of unexpected as well. It's almost like that you have sort of a crush on them a little bit and they have a crush on you a little bit, but you never sort of cross paths, if that makes any sense. It's like we never really cross paths or something. But anyway, you end up getting into that relationship. I do think that they are a bit of a fiery sign feel. So a little fire sign feel there where they sort of go back and forth with some stuff too. It's sort of difficult for them to start something and get a happy ending, no pun intended, but there you go. I think you have a little bit of mixture there, career and love. As far as the career goes, it seems kind of stagnant. It seems kind of stagnant. It's almost like you can't get moving where you want to be. You can't get past certain obstacles that you're sort of running into. But, overall, well, there you go. All right. Meeting new people, indeed. There you go. Music and a tarot reader. That's a good combo. Maybe you can write a song about tarot. Write a song about the tarot. That's what we need. We need more songs about tarot. Sort of just get the bard kind of feeling where we're just writing songs about tarot. We're roaming around with like a big banjo or a guitar or something. We got tarot decks sort of stuffed in the side. You know what I mean? All right, Melissa. Bank job, not hitting the bank, not a bank robbery, but a bank job, You gotta be specific on the channel. For a bank job, let's go with a bank tarot. Okay, well, let's go with my tarot. Oh, it is at the bottom of this big stack over here. It is at the bottom. I didn't prepare the waterfall tarot. By the way, I have 3 waterfall decks left, and then they were gone forever. I can't believe I printed 250 waterfall decks and I sold them all. I'm down to the last 3. I can't believe it. Hopefully the Tasty Tarot does just as good. Not really looking good as far as the number of people that want it, but that's okay. That's all right. It'll pick up. I got confidence in it. All right. Let's see what we're doing with this waterfall, by the way. Are we going to get that bank job? I mean, what is going to be there? Are you gonna be able to wander into the vault and see the millions of dollars? See the millions of dollars that are hidden in the bank? I mean, it could be. It could be. You don't know. You love that job. You're going to love that job for sure. 10 of Pentacles, you're going to make enough money. I think it's going to be good. You got a lot of positions that you have. I think that you get it. I mean, this is looking really good. Lord of Defeat, let's sort of just shake that off a little bit. Lord of Defeat in the Devil, I think that you end up in a place that you're not happy with. But the good news is that you do have the capability of getting other things as well. I think once you're in there, they have so many freaking positions open soon. And that's sort of where we're at. We have these new positions coming. We have lockdowns decreasing. We have people coming back into work after this vaccine and all the good stuff as we get back to normal. I think you're going to feel that all of a sudden all these positions open up because they just haven't been available. So it's just this excitement that you have with that. The Lord of Defeat says the position that you get is sort of not really something that you want once you start doing it. Good news is you got a lot of room for improvement, a lot of room for expansion. The Ten of Pentacles, you know, it's one of those. It's Wednesday, the 10 of Pentacles it is indeed. Maybe that's a 10 of panties. I don't know. But the 10 of Pentacles says that you do have enough money. You do have enough opportunity. There are some great things sort of waiting behind the curtain there for you. The 4 of Wands, you feel at home. I think you like a lot of the people there. Really sort of a good news with and all of that good stuff. So you feel at home. You feel comfortable. You feel like this is a place you want to hang out. You want to be, right? Again, the position that you're in is sort of a little, feels like something you don't really want to be in. But again, with all the expansion around, everyone excited, all these new jobs posting, everyone sort of coming in, all the excitement in the air, I think that it doesn't really matter. You just sort of dive right into a different opportunity that's going to be around there. So Pentacles, pantyhose. I mean, it could be one of those things. She, what was your question? Let me know. Let me know, she. So Sarah had a question. Tammy had a question. So I got Sarah's question. I have no idea what Tammy's question is. I got Pamela's question. So Tammy, let me know what your question is. Hopefully it's not about the Dallas Cowboys doing so terrible. All right. Can anyone help me with doing my read, write it here for me? Write, just an important thing because quickly it's hard for me to understand English language is not English. Sarah, I have no idea what you're asking me. I'm sorry, Sarah. What does Scorpion feel towards Sarah? Is there hope? Okay. All right. There we go. Sarah, I got the question now. What does Scorpio feel towards me? The Scorpion indeed. Dr. Mystical, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Dr. Mystical, I was sorry to miss your stream last night. I wanted to see it, but the Dallas Cowboys were playing, and I love watching them lose. That is my favorite activity in the world, is watching the Dallas Cowboys choke and puke. And I'm just saying, I had to watch football. Doctor, you got trumped by football. I'm sorry, doctor. I'm sorry. Will you ever forgive me, Dr. Mystical, for choosing football over the Dr. Mystical? Because you were using the Waterfall Tarot. I felt obligated to come in. I felt obligated, but it was just, I couldn't stop watching the train wreck that is the Dallas Cowboys. I couldn't do it. I couldn't stop watching it. It was wonderful. They kept... So I'm just saying the running back, Elliott, decided, okay, he has 3 plays where he needs to get into the end zone. He's like in the 1 yard line, right? So he has a choice. He can run straight ahead where there is like 19 defenders in a big pile. He can run straight into them, or he could run to the side where there's only one dude. What does he do for all 3 plays? He runs straight in and he doesn't get it. Then he runs straight in again, then he doesn't get it. And then he runs straight in again and he doesn't get it. And I'm like, yay, that is the worst plays I've ever seen in my life. Don't curve into the places where there's openings. Just go straight where all the defenders are congregated. That's exciting. That's exciting. All right. What does Scorpion feel towards Sarah? I assume that means you. since your name is Sarah. So suffering over terror. It's not suffering, doctor. I love watching the train wreck, which is the Dallas Cowboys organization. Okay, and it seems that Jerry Jones is going to live to be like 180 years old. He's looking more and more like a zombie every year. I'm just going to put this out on the table. All right, back to the tarot readings. What does Scorpion feel towards Sarah? I'm assuming that's you, that's your name, Sarah. The Magician. That's interesting. Strength, 4 of Cups, and 2 of Cups. That's nice. That's nice. They're a bit on and off. They're a bit on and off for you. I really think that's where we're at. They're a bit on and off. It's almost like that sometimes they want you, sometimes they don't. Again, it seems like there's some things sort of mitigating circumstances that sort of stop us and all of that stuff. But the 4 into the 2 is sort of an interesting combo. The 4 says we're getting offers, we're getting things that we don't want. The 4 says we had enough, we don't really want this. So I think it's sometimes they want you, they have an interest in you because we do have the 2 of Cups here, but other times we have the 4 of Cups. We're not so much, right? Sort of almost that they're back and forth. They're not exactly regular. They seem to have a little bit of a bipolar type feeling for you, if that makes any sense. Strength says that they've known about this for a while. It's almost like that either y'all have been, y'all is Texas, by the way, either you two have been maybe in something before, or they know you from somewhere, or they're familiar with you. Strength says, I do have a sort of a connection with you as well. Magician says that they are aware that you sort of know them or like them, or sort of aware that they're around there, right? So they do have a feeling of knowing that everything is sort of wants to be moved forward. We got this anticipation that feels that way. But again, they're really cold and hot and cold. They can't really decide where they're going to be at the end of the day. I think that's where they're stuck. That's where they're sort of stuck in there. So well, there you go. All right. Let's see. Put this back up and go with when will he reach out for Lana? Lana, let's see when he will reach out indeed. Yeah, that Dallas Cowboys action. You can't really go wrong with the Dallas Cowboys losing. I mean, you know, if you're going to bet, you might as well bet on them losing. All right, Lana. When will he reach out? Or will he reach out? This could be one of those. Could be one of those. We're still waiting for Tammy. Tammy, what was your question? What is Tarot Oracle on his mind tonight? Is that your question, Tammy? Is that your question? The Cowboys fell apart. It could be. Stop it. He forgot how to play. I mean, it could be. It's difficult to decide when you're trying to get into the end zone. It's difficult to decide if you want to get into the end zone by just going like one of these directions, or if you don't want to get into the end zone. But you know what I mean? And the best part is you just sort of run into your own people. And, I'm assuming he thought that his people were going to push forward into the end zone and get him in there. But after the third time, you gotta sort of figure out, yeah, maybe that's not going to be it. You know what I mean? Haley, who is going to call me soon? Your mom is going to call you soon. I think it's your mom. Could be your mom. All right. Oh, let's see. What's it called? Gambling. Indeed. Melissa, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. So when will he reach out? Will he reach out? We're using, by the way, the gorgeous and absolutely stunning Oak, Ash, and Thorn Tarot. The 5 of Pentacles. There's a good reason he's not reaching out right now. Is this something where you've had a relationship in the past, or is this something where there's some pent-up anxiety with all of this stuff? You do have the 5 of Pentacles, just sort of feels like that everything is not right. Everything is not sort of ready to sort of move forward. The 6 of Swords, we are progressing forward. We are moving into a state that's going to be a little bit better, but it could be a situation where either your mom or your family, it feels like. It could be a situation where the 6 of Swords, it's going to take a while to get there. So if you're looking for them to reach out, if you're looking for them to expand, if you're looking for them to give you a call, again, it's going to be a little bit. I mean, it feels like almost like a month The Six of Swords feels like there's a delay due to something. The Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Cups is they do have a different attitude. They sort of have a different approach, as they do have a different approach than the past. So it feels like that they're coming in with a new approach. It's like a hanged man feel with all of these sevens. You know what I mean? A little bit of a hanged man feel here. It just feels like that they're coming in with a different approach. They have different things to say. They have a different attitude than I think what you were used to or what you were accustomed to before. So a lot of sevens in here, sort of a 6 into double sevens, sort of just feels like that we're going to get into an encounter that is unexpected with that. So there you go. Live in Nevada, 24 hours a day gambling. That's where you want to be if you want to lose all your money, I guess. That would be very tempting. That would be very tempting to gamble, because sometimes you just feel lucky. You know what I mean? All right. So let's see what Pamela's question. Romantic life this month. Pamela wants to know, what is the romantic life looking like? We haven't had much luck with this romantic stuff this month. We had a delay in the last reading where we're sort of, we had a delay in the last reading where we had to move it into a little bit of that. All right. She wants to know about a book. We got you in the queue there. All right. Let's see about that. Romantic life for this month. What's a good one for that? I'm feeling like, by the way, Taroko Studio has 3 new decks, and might I say they are fantastic. Might I say they are fantastic. So watch the news program coming out into next week. Middle of next week. That news program, you need to see this one, because the Taroko Studio new decks are stunning. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's hard not to just drop a paycheck on that site. It is, because I don't know who is doing the art over there, but Jesus, they're good at it. Philippe, what is going on? It's so good to see you tonight. How are you? It's good to see you. All right. So let's sort of see where we're going with all of this good stuff and how that's going to work. Romantic life this month. 4 of Cups, again with that. 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It's almost like we have a casual affair upcoming. A little bit of a casual affair. We sort of see this, right? This is an interesting. You asked your question already. All right. Some of the struggle is real when it comes to questions. Was it a long time ago? Stopped him 4 times, forgot how to play. Cowboys fell apart. What does Tarot Oracle have on his mind today? I'm scrolling, Tammy. Tarot themes like Jaws. I have no idea, Tammy. You're going to have to... Oh, there we go. Okay, so the right path with tarot and herb magic. I got you. All right. Who will be next, Tarot Oracle? I have no idea. We have Pamela, then we have Tammy, then we have Dr. Mystical for Sunflower. Is there anything I need to hear right now from Melissa? So we got the queue. Here's the queue. It is queued up indeed. We got Lana, and then we're doing, we got Sunflower, but we got Pamela, then Tammy. All right. I think you have a little casual affair. Pam, it's not with me, I promise. It's not with me. You have a little bit of a casual affair, a little bit of a casual fun. So it feels like something casual is coming. The 2 of Cups is a good connection card. We're not getting deep into it. No pun intended. No pun intended.
Music to make love to.
We're not getting deep into it. The 2 of Cups is we're a little bit sort of casual, something fun, something. And we see that with the Ace of Cups reversed. It's almost like there's not a big connection emotionally, not a big thing emotionally. We don't have a lot of good things emotionally, not a big start of something new, not all of this excitement coming around. The 9 of Pentacles, the stability, maybe not there. It's reversed. It feels like a little bit of a casual, again, but the 2 of Cups with that beautiful connection. I think that you're in for a little bit of fun there. And the 4 of Cups says it may not be the perfect situation that you need. It may not be the perfect situation but you need, but it is something fun. All you need in life is something fun. Something fun. Speaking of fun, we got Tammy is up next. Let me reread Tammy's Right Path with Tarot and Herb Magic. That sounds fun indeed. All right, Tammy, let's see what's going on with the Herb Magic. Herb and Tarot Magic. How is that going to be? Let's see. Zero puns into, you got to relax with the puns on this channel. You're going to hear something weird and wild on this channel. It's just going to happen. So you got to come in relaxed on the channel. You can't be uptight. If you are, you're going to leave uptight. You know what I mean? All right. Well, Dr. Mystical said 5 for Sunflower. Sunflower, what is your question? What is your question? A lot of casual smooshing coming. It could be casual night. You know what I mean? Yeah. Casual Friday is a thing. It's Wednesday, so it's close to Friday a little bit. But, but there you go. A little smooshing never hurt anybody. Never hurt anybody at all. That's all you need in life. All right. Speaking of, let me get some water smooshing over here. All right. Are you on the right path? Oh, the Knight says you're good at it. The Three of Cups says other people like you doing it. The Devil says you need to dodge people that don't like it. I think you have some people that just don't like it. They don't like you doing that and going around and doing all of that stuff. Apparently, there's some people that don't like it, and they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to affect you. You got to shake them off. You got to shake them off like a dog shakes off water when he comes back from being in the rain. You gotta just ignore these people. Run around them. Don't do like Elliott in the Dallas Cowboys and just run right into them and then they'll let you stop them. No. You run to the side and you go into the end zone. That's going to be you. You push them off, you dodge them off, you shake them off, because the Three of Cups said there's enough people that celebrate what you're doing, that enjoy your pathway, that you can rely on them to be your support network, to be your rock in the distance, because you're good at this. You're good at this. The Knight of Pentacles, look how proud you are, how you get this stuff done, and you thoroughly enjoy it, and you're very good with all of that stuff. It feels like the Knight of Pentacles has that great feel. You're good at it. People love you for it. Don't let the detractors get in your way. And, of course, the Two of Pentacles. Sort of find your path and stick with it. At some point, you need to sort of figure out where my pathway is in all of this, because I think you have a lot of different ones you can choose from. Find it and stick with it. Become a master at it. Become great at it. And I think other people, as far as it goes, will celebrate. They'll love you for it. And the more people you'll attract as you sort of get better, as you narrow down exactly what you're doing and get into that mode. I think that is going to be a magical place to be. All right. Dr. Mystical 4, Sunflower. Boo Boo wants to know, is the crazy elements going to stay crazy? Wild elements in my life. All right. Are they going to settle down? Is it going to continue to be wild and crazy? Let's see how that is going to go. Oh, what is a wild and crazy deck? I don't know. Waterfall Tarot would be it. We'll go with everybody's favorite over here, the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. That's going to be all right. It's going to be all right indeed. Poor Elliot. Elliot, I'll admit I'm a Monday morning quarterback. I mean, Monday morning couch quarterback. I just critique everything, but it's true. It's true. I can't watch it and not realize the gravity of the situation. I don't really know what's going to happen off season, but it's going to be bad. Whatever it is, it's going to be bad. I'm sorry. I talk about football too much, but that's all I do in my spare time. So there we go. CFK, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Thanks, buddy. Well, CFK, I appreciate it. Whatever I did to deserve that, I appreciate that. I appreciate that indeed, CFK. Let me know if you want a reading or you're just saying thank you. I appreciate that a lot. All right. Wild elements in my life. What is going to be there? The 10 of Wands says you're going to have to carry this burden a little while longer. I think the elements in your life are leaving. What is going on with the focus? There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at them pecs. Look at them pecs. Look at them pecs. There we go. All right. The Ten of Wands says you're going to have to carry this burden a little while longer, but the burden is leaving. The Seven of Swords, the exit, the sneaking out. I think things are going to be a little better with that. The Lovers, there is a replacement. There seems to be a replacement feeling that comes in where you are very, very in touch with some other people. We got some other people that are coming in. They got some good news for you. They got some nice in-touch feelings for you, and things sort of chill out. Things sort of calm down and get that. Do you have the Seven of Swords, sort of a bit of a giving up, a bit of a moving forward, you know, let's go into the next zone. Let's go into the next thing. And not be stuck with anything. The Lover says again, I think you have better elements. You have some elements that are positive. You have some people that are very positive in your life, that are very uplifting, that are very supportive of you, that are going to get you through the situation. So I don't think you're out in the hermit. I don't really think, pet cam indeed. I don't really think it's something where you're just out alone in the woods. You're not doing the hermit thing. It feels like you have a lot of people that are supportive of you, that really enjoy being around and all of that stuff. The Lovers has good news for you. And the Queen of Coins said the stability is coming back a little bit with the stability. But again, you got to bear the weight for a while longer. The Ten of Wands says, let's walk the path with the 10 wands on our back, or apparently carrying the 10 of wands, and sort of wait for some of the elements to chill out, some of the support to come back. But overall, I don't think it is forever. I don't think you got to go hermit mode. I think things sort of chill out after all. Things chill out after all. There you go. All right. Melissa wants to know, is there anything I need to hear right now? Melissa, let's see what's going on. See what's going on. Is there going to be something to hear? Something not to hear? I don't know. Here right now. CFK, I appreciate your contribution. Greatly appreciate you. All right. Let's see about this. What is going to happen with that stuff? Oh, if we want to hear something right now, I want to hear it. I want to hear it from the ugliest box tarot in the world, in the absolute world. That is going to be it. That is going to be it. Elliot doesn't know Franco Harris just saying, yeah, you know, he tries. He tries. He does. I think I actually wanted to make a video, highlight of the number of times the Dallas Cowboys try to tackle somebody by grabbing the towel that hangs out of their butt. You know, the little towel that all the players have hanging out of their butt side of their pants? The Dallas Cowboys tried to tackle 3 or 4 different people by grabbing that towel. If you go back and watch it, I swear, if you go back and watch it, I'm not lying. You got to go back. That's not, grabbing their towel is not a tackle. Just saying. If you get that one card, Melissa, the cards are on the table. Did you get it? Did you get it? You didn't get the double muffins. Melissa is muffin free. All right, let's add that. We need to add, this is important for the factual connotations here. Here right now, muffin free. You didn't get the double muffins. You didn't get them. All right. We got a little muffin here. We didn't get the double muffin card. You got a wedgie towel. What? No. Okay, CM. We'll talk about this later. All right. The Wheel of Fortune. What do you need to hear right now? The Wheel of Fortune says you're on the right path. You're on the right path, but you're headed for something a little more serious. A little more serious than what you may expect. A little more serious. The Wheel of Fortune says what goes around comes around. We're getting into a pattern. We're moving forth with this pattern, but it's leading us into the Hierophant, something a little bit more serious than what we expect. I don't think that you're really sort of prepared to sort of walk into a situation that's going to be super serious, but it is something that you do have to deal with. That is going to be something that you do need to deal with, right? So there you go with all of that. So The Wheel of Fortune says keep doing it because you need to be in this serious situation. It's going to be a big factor as you sort of come in, as you sort of develop sort of your skills. And I say your skills because we have the Empress next. It feels like the situation is going to develop your skills. It comes in a time to where it's expected. It's not something that's just super surprising. But again, if you just sort of relax, go into it, let it ride, let it become serious, go into this bigger situation. I think at the end of that, it's going to be someplace great, right? The moon is interesting. Again, we have the two cycles cards, and they're bookending the entire reading. It says keep doing what you're doing big time. You're going to do what you have to do. You're getting into this. You're going to learn something. You're going to be expanded, and it's going to help you do your day-to-day life. So what this tells me is not only do you have the opportunity to get some learning, get some advantage, get some cool stuff sort of sneaking in there, but at the end of that, it improves everything you do. It improves a lot of different sources in your life, a lot of different aspects. And I think that is going to be a positive thing for you overall. So there we go. That is what you need to hear right now. You're getting into that situation that could be amazing for you. You know, a lot of times, if you read the book called Mastery by Leonard, if you read the book called Mastery, it talks about the mastery curve, where you do you do day-to-day things, and then you have a little bump in skill. Then you do day-to-day things a long period of time, then you have a little bump in skill. If you just keep going at it, you get those little bumps, and over time that gets you to a higher level of skill and a higher level of enjoyment as far as what you do as well. All right, so we are out of donations. Let's see. Play flag football. I mean, they could be the wedgie towel. Yeah, you know, I would show it, but there's all sorts of copyright issues with showing anything from the NFL. You've applied to a couple of jobs. I'd like to know if I will get interviews this week. Let's check that out. Get you some interview action. I think we got something good. Oh, we got to do she. Did I have it? Did I have she in the clipboard? So she in the clipboard. Book. She book. Let's see how the book is going to go. This is a good book deck right here. This is a fantastic book. If we have one book deck, it is going to be the Hermetic Tarot. I'm just saying. The Hermetic Tarot is going to be where it is at. That is going to be the place to be. Change my name to Muffin Free Melissa. I think that's legal. And legit. I think it would be. All right. Oh, the Bumbleberry Hollows Tarot has an update. Oh, I got an interview. I have an interview coming up. Speaking of interviews, I have an interview with Travis McHenry. Apparently is willing to come on stream and interview with us. So we're going to do that. We'll see if we can get that done this weekend. All right. The book. 4 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles. It's sort of interesting. Your book has a different place it's going to be, basically, right? The Magician. You're good at writing the book. You've been planning for this a while. This is not something that just came out of your butt. You've been planning this. And you've been sort of strategizing this into the realm, and that is where it's going to be. The Magician says you're good at writing it. You've planned it. This is something that people want. This is something, if you get it out there, people will want. Now, that's the important thing. If you get it out there, getting it out there is difficult and is weird. Again, quality book, good quality book. I think you have something that is marketable that people will enjoy. But there's so many different places you can put it. No pun intended. There's so many different avenues that you can go. There's so many different things that you can put, like on the cover design and all that stuff needs to be really tight. Your pricing needs to be really tight. The ebook, the format, how it looks on the Kindle, how it looks on the Nook needs to be tight. You need to have these things fixed before you release it. The 2 of Pentacles said there's so many choices, you need to make the right ones. If you can get it into people's hands, it's going to be amazing. Four of Wands says you're good at writing. This is not going to be your only book. This is going to be something where you really want to sort of get the next book going. I think that you get on a roll. Okay, you have seasons. You have seasons. In other words, certain times of the year, you can just write and write and write. No problems. What flows out is just feels like it's genius. Other times of the year, not so much. So during those other times of the year where you feel writing block, where you feel it's not your season, you need to use that time to get stuff like the book covers, the marketing. If you need an ISBN number, get that hammered out, get the files backed up, find out what it looks like on the different e-readers, et cetera, et cetera. But overall, I think it is going to be successful. It's a matter of getting it into the right hands. That's your only problem here, getting it into the right hands. If you can do that, that is going to be magic. Lisa, Softy for Pups. Lisa, have you ever seen the show called It's Me or the Dog? You need to see this. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. They got the full show on YouTube. It's called It's Me or the Dog. And it's this lady, the dog trainer, that comes in and fixes families with these problem dogs. And some of the situations she gets in is hilarious. Like some of these dogs are just like demon dogs, man. They're like just barking and trying to kill people. It's like, wow, how is she going to deal with that? You have no idea how she's going to deal with some of these dogs. Some of the behavior is so bad. Anyway, it's a great show. It's on YouTube. It's free on YouTube. It's called It's Me or the Dog. You gotta go watch that. That's my new crack addiction, is watching the show. It's on Amazon Prime too, but I mean, anyway. All right. I already feel better. Thanks. I'm telling you, that's it. By the way, if you want to test your ebook on, well, never mind. You put it in the stores and I'll handle that. Anyway, ending soon. We'll do one more quickie and we'll sneak out of here. A muffin per princess. That is what is it. Okay, what is coming for me next? Niece has applied a couple. Okay, Lala had a couple of jobs. Let's do that. We have interviews coming up. We're going to do that. Round out the stream from there, and we're going to be done for the night. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Y'all make this a fun stream. I love all y'all being here. All of y'all being here. What kind of good stuff do we got with the Mons Tarot? That's what we need. That's what we need. All right. Whoa. I can't shuffle the Mons Tarot. It's because all of the monsters are embedded within these Mons Tarot decks. You never know what you're going to get with them. All right. Oh, I need to email this person, Joanna Nelson. I need to email her, see if she wants to interview. I'm trying to get people that create decks to come on stream. And a few people have responded and says basically they don't like to be in public. they don't want to be in front of 50, 100 people. So okay, that's all good. All right. Let's see. Apply to jobs. Gonna get an interview. How is it gonna go? I'm done after this one. Niece, I'm done after this one. By the way, Niece, I'm here every single night. Niece, nice. I'm here every single night for the rest of your life, unless my internet goes out. All right, are we gonna get anything? Knight of Pentacles says, the King of Pentacles says we got some opportunity. Three of Swords says a lot of them don't work out. Six of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the story goes that I think you have opportunities come up. So if you're looking for interviews, if you're looking for connecting with people, the Six of Cups says we do get those connections. We do get some connections with people, but it's almost like that they are for something that we don't want or something that is not very optimal for us. We do get a couple of things. Because the Three of Swords right next to it, kind of a cutting motion. It's almost like we get interviews for things that we just can't get, basically. The King of Pentacles says you are in line to sort of get some new job, to get some new opportunity, sort of rounding out. But we do have to sort of work for it. We do have to sort of get moving past a couple of the failures before we get to it. So a couple of speed bumps in the road. at the end of the day, it is going to be pretty exciting overall. But yeah, King of Pentacles says that is going to be the way it goes. Three of Swords, a couple of little failures, a couple of speed bumps. Again, it feels like interviews. It feels like they're interviewing us for fun, like they never intended to hire us at all, and it's sort of a waste of time. But you got to get through these to get to the big kahuna, as they say in the movies. So, there you go. The Knight of Pentacles says you do get something, though. The Knight of Pentacles is a very pride in what we're doing. We're sort of relaxed with that. And you have the retired banker over here with the king, sort of says that we're getting something as well. So there you go. I think it is looking great overall. Got, again, a couple of speed bumps along the road to success. But if success was easy, it wouldn't feel worthwhile, and it wouldn't feel so great when you get it. You know what I mean? Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Again, I will be here every single night, 6:30 p.m. Central. See you then.
We used to be fun. You used to care. Darling, we built a home, a life, but now all of that is gone. I fear, my dear. Ooh, ooh, ooh.